Yeah, you didn't get to listen to that because we're trying out some ads, and potential ad people obviously missed this. But either way, it was great. So do sponsor us. Cookies and cream in your mouth right now. First up is Julia Jean. Let's see here. We're gonna do online presentation.
Hi everyone, thank you for tuning in to Naravan Games' weekly news. Last time I realized the first bits of the video were a bit drowned into noise and stuff from the switch over from one speaker to another, so I'm going to buy a bit of time and talk about whatever in the split seconds while everyone gets ready to really pay attention to what I'm saying. Alright, ready? Ready. Welcome to this week's Naravan Games news, or as you love to call it, the NGDC. High schoolers first as usual. This week we aggramented a bit our interaction icons bank by making more icons. If you didn't know, our trick to have moving icons looking at the player constantly without having to model each little icon in 3D was to use Text Mesh Pro and make a font with the icons. Our font currently looks like this. Quite an improvement from the time where we only had question marks over interactable stuff. The other big thing we worked on this week was the first-person camera. Because yes, the creative team didn't have enough with a fixed third-person camera, and the following third-person camera, they needed a first-person camera too. Because it's spookier, and because it's more immersive, they say. Anyway, looks easy on paper, but tweaking the game feel on this has been a real pain in the... Our 3D artist is making more and more accessories and customizable items for our NPCs. But as he can only work on his free time and there's a million things to make, we're starting to learn 3D modeling ourselves. No spoiler except that it's a total disaster at the moment. We will really benefit from being back at Spell and surround ourselves with 3D modelers mentors. And yes, that totally was a smooth transition to wrap up Heist Schoolers news and tell you Naravan news. We'll be back at Spell in March. The 15th of March to be specific. Really looking forward to it, even though I personally won't be there as I don't technically exist. Alright, that was it for us guys. Be brave, stay hydrated, don't talk to strangers in the street, and by all means, wishlist our game on Steam. Until next time, ciao!
Any questions to the team that I can answer? No? Okay. Great. In such case, next up, Mariana.
I don't have slides, but I'll show you my website of Pig. And I'm Mariana, and I'm back here today. Just arrived, and I'm gonna be here mostly like for push to develop Corter until its launch, which I really hope is in May, but it's like I don't know. Yeah, I made a website with HTML and CSS for Pig, and it has sections, and this is the game, and we have a GIF of the gameplay. Kitchen. Yes. I didn't prepare for this. This is me. This is Mitsuko, who also arrived today, and this is Fran, and this is Luna, but I don't know when she's coming.
No,
like,
she's staying.
Okay, whatever. Yeah. Oh, favorite games. World of Horror. this one of my favorite games? This one. It's cool. Look at these cool characters. And what I've been playing the most is this one. It has a lot of rain. I like rain. Yeah, I'll talk more next time. Just any questions? Yes.
The game you're making, what's the genre and what do you do?
Oh
with
yeah,
it? 'Cause
I
saw
could show us.
clicking some stuff.
I should show the Steam page as well, because it has all the info. So like I don't have to say the words. Oh, there's even a trailer, or whatever this is. It's a point and click adventure where you can do this and this and this and this and this and this. And there's some puzzle solving, but not like super complex puzzle solving. It's more like a story based, like kind of figuring out the story, puzzle solving. Other question? Yeah.
What makes a good video game, Rain?
What makes it?
Or whichever is your favorite.
Oh, I just like the presence of it. I think rain is pretty universal thing, and if it's there, I like it. I don't know. Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, sure. Just for easy reference, what would you say your game is would be easiest to compare to, just to get a reference for the feel of it?
Unpacking, if you know that one. Also, it has some spooky side to it, so it's like it's not as cozy as Unpacking maybe, but it's like very similar gameplay, I guess.
All right, thank you. Next up, Flan.
Hello, it's me, Flan. I'm the one with the bunny. So I work on Quartet 1996 with Mariana, but I also do a thing called Flan's Mod for Minecraft. So today, no, we're good. I'm going to talk about skin. Well, I guess it's just skins, but I've only done one so far. So yeah, I've been making my Minecraft mod for a long time, and I do have a Patreon. At the moment, I think I'm getting £5 a month. Yeah. So this is something that I've had it for years. I used to get more when I was actually active, and I feel like the past year and a half I've been working on the mod on and off, and I just keep putting off the whole like I should actually make the Patreon look good. I should encourage people to not like sort of demanding that people pay to get the mod. I'm just like I should push it more because I have been doing this for a year and a half for free. So like yeah, I think I should improve it. Also, there was a talk 2 weeks ago from Arcane Pengy about Patreon and how to improve your Patreon, and we had a little chat about it, and yeah, I got lots of really good advice about my Patreon and how to start improving it. So yeah, a bit of reflection as well. I used to have it like a lot more. Well, there was more interest back in the day, and I kept adding more tiers because there were people who were like, "Oh, I'd pay more if you let me like I want to add. I think this is the F51 or the P50. I can't remember. It's some sort of jet." And they requested it, and you probably can't even tell if you do know your jets, because look at that. That's something I made, and I clearly just smudged something on it with paint, and I was like, I got myself into a bit of a trap. Like, I don't want to make art and content. Like, I do the code, I basically sort of make a tool that other people can make cool things with, and I'm always like impressed by how crazy the stuff that people actually make is. But yeah, I didn't like the whole, like, how I very quickly turned something that was supposed to be like a nice donation thing into like a list of things I did not actually want to do. Well, I was making content for someone else. The whole point is I'm making what I want to make. And if people enjoy that, they can support me. So yeah, I'm going to be basically rebooting it. Also helps that, you know, as I'm moving on to doing a bit more Kota full-time, I do actually need to have an income at some point. And I'm sure that this is not, like, I'm not expecting Patreon to be like my main income. I will need to get a part-time job at some point so I can stay at Spell. But yeah, it'd be nice to have Patreon a bit better. So yeah, I'm going to basically make it a bit more like fun and something like put some content in it. But like, it's not, if you are on a tier, you get to request a piece of content be made. That's just not the right sort of goal. I think creating content that is just like, this is the Patreon content, and if you are a member, so yeah, you're making one piece of content for everyone who is a patron. It's a lot easier to scale up. And I've been playing some modded Minecraft in the house. If you are a homie or a past homie, you can join our modded Minecraft server. Just a small plug. But yeah, we've been playing with mine colonies, and I really like this bit where it's got the you kind of choose this the style of colony that you've got. So I've got a Shire colony, so everyone's in little hobbit holes. But I get these sort of very generic looking, I think like European looking citizens, and there's all sorts of different ones you can have, like undead and stuff. But because it's just a cosmetic, those are locked on Patreon, and I think that's a really cool way to have it. So you've got like a button there in the game, but it's not like aggressive. So I want to do something a bit like this. I've actually put that menu together the other day, and I was also had a very cluttered menu for the modification and the painting, so I'm like tidying that up at the same time. And yeah, I was very impressed. I got to this point where it's like, yeah, this button shows up and it says none available for every single item that you put in, because I haven't done any skins yet. So it's a big nothing button. But that's where it's going to be. And so just to sort of show you the sort of thing that I'm doing, on the left, actually, it's like I had just started adding the pieces, but you've got like a sort of basic gun from the vendor's game pack, and I'm not the best artist, but like I think this is kind of, I'm going to implement this style on a range of guns and then come up with some other styles. It's quite fun sketching and designing some stuff, and I think definitely stuff that I want to, and like just playing around in the tool and like building stuff that I want to build and then sharing that is going to be quite fun. So this is Skin, not Skins. That's why the title is Skin. But yeah, any questions? I guess.
Would you recommend working on a non-commercial passion project if it can't be monetized because of IP concerns, where you're relying on donations or what is it, crowdfunding like Patreon?
Yeah, so it's always been slightly frustrating that you can't monetize these mods. There is, of course, the Minecraft Marketplace, which is a whole thing where they're trying to push a different platform, but it's a bit more like safe. You can't just put Java code in, so that's why I can't be monetized so well. But there is like a good income stream from advertising share from the platforms CurseForge and Modrinth, which is where we host mods and then people can download them from there. So you've got both an ad share from that and donation income. And there are some mods, like the Mine Colonies one is, I think it's like a decent team as well. So, you know, as you scale the team, you got more money, but like shared more. They're sort of in the tens of thousands a month. So it's like, yeah, it can go quite well. During my modding time, it's been like 14 years since I first made the mod. I've had like donations sometimes, and I've had advertising income sometimes, and sort of basically it's always been a nice side income. Like, it's really nice to have that while I was at university, but it's never been anything I've lived off. I don't really see it myself sort of making it my full-time like money winner, but yeah, just having something nice to sit on. Yeah. Any other questions? Cool.
Next up, Johanna.
I feel like the camera is higher than ever. Right.
You're in.
Oh,
Ah,
oh,
now
just,
you're out.
okay. Like that. Okay, that's good enough. I'm Johanna, and I'm working on Froglike, and soon there will be a presentation. There, I'm working on this game, Froglike. It's out in early access on Steam, and you can go there, and you can also play the demo or buy it. And yeah, this week we updated, and I added a new story to the game. And with a new story, there is. Oh, I'm gonna also check my notes so I don't forget. Yeah, we updated and added Kermit's story to the game, and a story is tied to like this kind of story is tied to the character Kermit, which is the blue frog, who is a little bit quicker in water. So their story is about going really far, and you also have to go fast because there's a time limit. And well, yeah, this one you can see when you play the story, you have a goal to hop a certain amount of hops in one direction. And yeah, this is the first chapter in the story. Well, yeah, where you need to hop 200 hops to unlock the next chapter. And yeah, the story is about going far enough. And so with this update, there is 6 new chapters because before a story for a character, there is also an end chapter, is what we call them, which is a little bit confusing. That unlocks the story. So with this, there is also 2 new achievements because quests, because all of the things most of the things in the game is locked behind the quests. So completing something to unlock some new content. And yeah, so first you have to complete the end chapter to unlock the story, and then you complete the story to unlock a boost for Kermit. And these are the achievement icons for that boost. Yeah, so Froglike has 2 new achievements, which is nice. And I feel like that was a bit messy, so if there's any questions, feel free to ask them. Yeah, Erasmus.
It's probably far in the future, but have you considered for a sequel title, Toad-like?
No, we haven't.
Just bring it.
Out of curiosity, what were the achievements the icons were for?
Sorry?
What are the achievements? Is one of them like don't eat flies or something?
No. So this is the achievements for Steam. So this is the icon for when it's locked, which is it's showing Kermit not liking this fly. It's disgusted. And then here Kermit has learned to cook and added some spices and stuff, and now they're happy. And in the game, spices is an item that gives you more experience while playing, so you level up quicker. So the boost that Kermit gets is an experience buff. It's a permanent upgrade for Kermit. So yeah, this achievement is themed around that. Marek?
Do you use these cute icons of the emojis as emojis on your Discord?
Not yet, but I was thinking of adding this one because it's cute. I made it by mistake. Yeah.
But I also like the one where Kermit is like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Very cute.
Yeah, I should add them to our Discord server. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Next up, Martin. Okay. I swear it was a clan rob.
Thank you for a warm welcome. I'm sure you're all wondering why I called you this press release. Some of you may know me as Martin Svanberg, North Carton, Svartin, But today I'm very proud to announce that my paperwork has been approved, and you may now also refer to me as founder, CEO, president, senior vice president, junior vice president of Martin Svanberg AB.
Woo!
Thank you. Yeah, the purpose of this company is really to deliver the most innovative digital entertainment solutions to the market. Some people might call them games. Personally, I think that's a little bit silly. I don't see why anybody would waste their time playing games when they could be delivering value to shareholders, especially in light of how the stock market has been developing lately. So yeah, if you have any sort of dealings with me, business proposals, please do reach out to my assistant. My schedule is a little bit packed these days with meetings and travel, but I'll be sure to try to slot you in, and we can discuss innovation and synergies. And that's really what we're all about at Martin Svanberg AB. It's all about innovation and AI. So thank you. Do we have any questions from shareholders?
Yes. When is the first investment round taking place?
It already happened. We have received proud investment from Martin's apartment down payment fund. But yeah, we'll keep you in the loop. Matt.
How many acquisitions do you plan to make this year?
Oof.
This financial year?
Oh yeah, we are keeping close track of the macro financial climate. But we'll definitely investigate our opportunities. I hope that answers your question. Yes, Casper.
What about crypto?
Oh yeah, I haven't even told you about our crypto strategy. But the next board meeting we'll go over it. Sure, James.
Why name it after yourself?
Sometimes creativity can be lacking in desperate times.
Okay.
Are you ultimately going for a buyout by one of the tech giants, or are you trying to become another tech giant?
We're looking at a potential. I mean, you can see our revenue projections here. So we're looking at a potential $1 trillion valuation in a few years' time. So yeah, become James.
So if someone goes in and buys your company, will you be just like Prince, where you can't use your own name anymore? So you have to be known as the artist formerly known as Martin Svanberg?
It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Okay.
Yes, in the back.
So when are you buying Spell?
I'm not at liberty to disclose that. It's confidential. Thank you.
All right, that was it for today. Yep, business. If you too like synergy and business, come here. Bye.